Yo guys, and welcome back to another SithGeek YouTube video on the channel today. And today we've got a top 10 for you. Now, in the past couple of days we had news from a brand new Porsche set coming out, and I thought that would be really great if I would do a top 10, not including this one obviously because we've not had the information yet. We've just had a leaked image, which I'll leave in the link in the description down below if you want to go check out. But today is our top 10 Porsche sets. So without further ado, we're just going to kick it off and go through these Porsche sets. So starting us off at the number 10 position, we actually don't have a set, and that goes for number 10 and number 9. They aren't actually Lego sets. So number 10, I wanted to take the opportunity to go through all of the sets minifigures before we actually dive into the sets, so we can have a closer look at the minifigures right now. So these are some of the minifigures here from some of the sets, and many of them are very different. Some of them obviously racing gear, some of them more casual. They've got like leather jackets on. Most of them have actual helmets with visors. One has it with a cap. Most of them don't have printed legs, which is noticeable here. We have a mechanic, or a couple of mechanics to be honest, as well as racing drivers in this as well. So it's really interesting, and I want to hear in the comments down below your top 5 or top 2 Lego Porsche drivers or mechanics. Anyways guys, we're going to move on to the number 2. Coming in at the number 9 position is this. It's not actually a set, I said before, it's something different. It's actually a book. So it's a Porsche 911 Legends made of Lego book, and it's amazing, and it's published by Johann Klang. Probably mispronounced that there, but I'll leave a link in the description for this if you want to go check it out. All I'm going to be showing is the front image here, the poster image for the book, because I don't want to ruin any other parts of the book. And this is a 2020 book here, so it's quite new, and yeah, you can go check it out if you want to. But we've got several custom Porsches on the front here, ranging from different eras. I think that's what they've tried to do. They've tried to go from the old era to the modern and to the futuristic down at the bottom, the racing one there. All 911s, obviously Porsche 911. Now we're getting into the actual sets, the bread and butter. That's what we know, the actual Lego sets here. So this is the first one coming in at the number 8 position here. It's coming from Speed Champions. A lot of these guys come from Speed Champions. Set number 758887, and it comes with 163 parts here, and it's called the Porsche 911 Hybrid. So it's a hybrid here, obviously a hybrid between electric and petrol, and there's a lot of stickerage on the front here. We do have this guy off to the side, and we have a tiny little mini build over here with 2 lights, like a traffic stop sort of thing, green for go and a red for stop, obviously in the race. And we get a minifigure here as well. The reason why this is so low down on the list is because later on you actually get this exact Speed Champion set and actually a 2 combo, so that's the reason why this is this far down on the list. But it retails for $12.99, and it is a really cool set. I would recommend it, but too much stickers for me, and there's nothing that I can see that it particularly brings to the table. The number 7 position. Now I'm actually surprised at myself that I put this far down, because this is a fantastic set. It has one thing that I really want from a Lego racing set or a Speed Champion set, and that is a podium. Anyways guys, this one is set number 75912, Porsche 911 GT finish line, and it has a podium. It's so awesome. It has a start line as well. It has the red, orange and green lights at the start. It's such a cool looking set, and I love it so much. Retails for $39.99, came out in 2015, 551 parts and 4 minifigures. And I love the inclusion that you can use several different other variants of who wins from countries. So right now we have the British flag, my tried and trusted country here, Germany and America, but you can have different countries win. You have a French, a Danish, you have to have a Denmark, we have a Russian, Italian and a Spanish flag here. I think these are prints. They might not be actually, they might be stickers, but please correct me if I am wrong there. But this is an amazing set, and I like everything about it. Obviously we get 4 minifigures here, we've got a lot of accessories, we get like 2 drivers obviously, so we've got 2 Porsches here, and we get 2 drivers that go along with it. Obviously I'm not a fan of the stickerage around the Speed Champions, but I'm just going to have to bear with it for this top 10 because stickers are throughout this. Now orange is my second favourite colour after red, so obviously that red podium is looking cool, and that orange Porsche is looking awesome as well. The white one's not looking too bad, but So cool as well. Now the start line here, I think you can push this up and down, which is cool as well. So we can see on the back of the box some of the other stuff that we can actually do, and these are the minifigures here of on the podiums, which is awesome as well. So that is coming in at the number 7 position. So number 6, guys, we're making it, we're almost halfway there. We have this one, set number 75888, Porsche 911 RSR and 911 Turbo 3.0. Now these are really cool. Now I don't even understand how I've put this low, but this lime green Porsche is so good looking. Now I would love a lime green Porsche, or a vibrant sort of color in real life, sort of orange, or a yellow one, but this is such a good looking set. It has 391 parts and retails for $34.99. The only issue is with these dual ones, they're a little bit more expensive than the singular ones, but it is cool. It's awesome. We get 3 minifigures in this one, and we have the white Porsche leading with the green Porsche in the back there. It's such a cool thing. And we have this little mini build off to the side which unfortunately does use stickers, but we have this guy here. He's a mechanic of some sort. He's got a wrench and he's got a flag, so he might be a marshal of some sort, and he's holding out lap times, and the RSR is unfortunately leading from the 911 Turbo. But yeah, that is number 6 for you. And the reason for the previous hybrid being at the number 8 position is this, because this one here is 75876 Porsche 919 hybrid and 917k pit lane. Now this is a great set. It might be a little bit overpriced at £74.99, 5 minifigures, 739 parts, but it is a great looking set, and it comes with a lot here. Obviously the 5 minifigures, we'll go over them before we get to the piece de resistance, the actual set. So we get one here, this guy, I don't know what he's about, he's a bit plain looking. We also get 2 drivers, well 3 drivers. We get a female driver, lovely inclusion by Lego not to leave out the female driver there. We get this guy here, I think he's part of the pit crew, all in one sort of set. Obviously jack in the middle here, you can go underneath, you can change your tires, you can do other stuff. We have a platform for the Porsche trophy that they've already clearly won, and we have a different, you know, wrenches and tools and that sort of stuff. And on the opposite side we have all our technology in front there, so our lap times and everything going on with the engines, the PSI of the tires there as well. That's cool. And just taking a look at some of the other images of the cars here, the cars are awesome and they have a classic feel to them, with the brand new, you know, look. That's why they're hybrids, but a classic feel. And I like the way Legos went about this and designed them, obviously with the 6 wide instead of the 4 wide, because we have had the 4 wide before and it changed up to 6 wide very recently in terms of Speed Champions. But yeah, stickers again, and we have a little podium here, not as good as the last podium. Obviously I didn't really count this as a podium because there's no first, second and third, but this is technically a podium here. But yeah, that is the number 5. Number 4. Ironically enough, the set number begins with number 4, 42096 Porsche 911 RSR. So this is a Technic set, and this is a awesome set. You might be wondering why I didn't put this at the very top, or at least second, is because I think it's trying to be something that it's not. It's trying to be a full-fledged, the best Porsche Technic set it can possibly be. Box art, fantastic. Ages 10 plus, 1,508 parts, and retails for £139.99. So there is quite a lot of room here to discuss. Obviously we have another Technic set which is quite more expensive in the Porsche range, but this is a lot cheaper, so you can get a lot for your money here, get a lot of bang for your buck. But obviously we can check the back of the box. We have so much stuff going on here, gears, motors, everything. It's such a technically good set. The looks of it, the spoiler, the wheels, everything, the prints, the stickers are spot on with this. The reason that I like stickers on bigger sets is because they fledge out a bigger set where detail cannot be had because of the limitations of Lego, and stickers come in and fill that gap compared to the limitations of being a very smaller set, and the limitations aren't actually the Lego themselves. But yeah, this is what the car looks like, or the concept of the car here, and this is what Lego came up with, and I think it looks pretty realistic if I don't say myself. The number 3 position goes to this one, the Porsche 918 Spyder. Such a great little set here. It's set number 75910, 151 parts, and it only retails for $12.99. Now that's such a great bit of value here. Obviously the Spyder, it doesn't have a roof for a reason, but it doesn't need a roof because it just shows everything off here. We get one minifigure, one wrench, and we get a little start stop here. I don't think we even needed that. Even if they could have reduced the price to maybe £10 or even $11.99, maybe reduce it by £1 by not including this stupid little little apex and little flag scenario here, and just have the car on its own. I would have liked that instead, but the car is such a good looking car, and I actually don't have the Speed Champions, and I would really look to be going on the second hand market, going on to Bricklink to actually pick this guy up and to fledge out my Speed Champions collection, because it's not very thick. I think it does look one of the best cars for the small scale that it has to represent the massive car, the massive dynamic the car actually is, the 911 Spyder. Now for a classic, the 1974 Porsche 911 Turbo 3.0. We've had this before, obviously, with the lime green in another set, but I think the value for money with such a good looking set, okay, I like it a bit better with the lime green, but since it's only £12.99, 180 pieces, one minifigure, and it looks this good, it's such a good set. Set number 75895. Oh, it's so good looking. Even the video games thought it was good looking. Even Forza thought it was good looking. They included it on the main box for a additional bit of DLC that you can include. You could play a Lego lap with this, in particular a Lego car, this exact vehicle in the video game. That was such a good looking set, and I love it so much. Such a good one. Just missed out on that top spot, but if you didn't already know, the top spot is going to this guy here. Coming in at the number 1 position is this one, set number 42056, Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Now I'm going to put some bias in here for you guys. This is the only one that I actually own out of all the ones here. I mean, I would love to own every single one of them, but I'm glad that I just own this one because it's such a good looking set. It does cost a pretty penny. It costs £259.99 and is retail, and came out in 2016, has 2,704 parts, and obviously is part of the collection that's ongoing now. We've had the Chiron, we've had the Lamborghini, we have this is the starter, this is what we got off to. We went off with a bang, and we obviously went the Chiron and then the Lamborghini, but this one is such a good looking set. Everything on here, all the details, it works, it's so good. There's so much movability on this, and earlier on in the top 10 I did mention why, the reasons that I put this at the top and didn't put the RSR below that at second or third. It's because I think this knows it's the best. It knows it's the best Technic Porsche, and it's one of the best Technic cars in general in my opinion. But the RSR is trying to be this, but trying to be cheaper, and it's constricted by budget. But this is an all-out set. It's got the gearbox, it's got the little bag in the front there, it's got all the doors can open, the sides, the tires, all the different sort of unique pieces that were just printed for this and made for this out of molds. Brand new molds. Oh, it's so good looking. I love, and even if they slapped on another £50 for this set when it was retail price, I would still have paid for it there and then, because it was brand new at the time. We'd never seen anything like it, and it's just fantastic. And if you guys want me to show you this in a showcase where I just take it out and do some awesome photography with it and put it in some cool backgrounds and that sort of stuff, maybe next to my car in terms of scale, what you can see, and obviously bring it back to a in-house review in my studio, I'd love to do that for you guys. Just hit me up in the comment section down below. And yeah guys, sadly that brings me to the end of the video, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and hit that post notification bell to keep updated with all the Lego Porsche news and all the other Lego news coming to your face, obviously with more top 10s and reviews coming as well. Anyways guys, leave a comment down below which of these is your favorite out of the top 10, and also which one did I get completely wrong and should be in a different position. Anyways guys, peace out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.